is using a tool that resembles a weapon used by DC comic superhero Batman. Joining us with more about the BolaWrap is Tom Smith. This is Tom. He's the president of Wrap Technologies. Also joining us is the City of Bell Police Chief, Carlos Islas, who, and your officers are also testing the device. And we're going to show you a live demonstration. I'm going to close my ears in a second because apparently it's quite loud. Tom, you're also the founder of the Taser. You created the Taser. What situations would officers use this BolaWrap versus the Taser?
So this is really designed for the mentally ill, somebody in a crisis that is needing to be restrained or taken into custody, but you want to use the lowest level of force on them. You don't want to hurt them. And today all the tools police have requires pain compliance. This is the only tool available that doesn't do that. So think of throwing handcuffs on somebody from 10 to 25 feet away to restrain them, restrain their mobility so you can take them into custody without them getting hurt.
So you guys are going to give us a demonstration, Chief? Is that, and your officers are putting it into the field already?
Yes, we currently already have it in the field, and it's a major benefit to the department in that it allows to fill this gap that we've had for many years where the officers have a less than lethal option that doesn't require pain compliance. So we could use this, and it causes minimal disruption to the individual physically, but at the same time it restrains their movement, which allows officers to move in closer and hopefully use less than lethal options to go ultimately either take him into custody or disarm him if he's using an edged weapon or some other device that's not a firearm.
We have a young man here who I guess is the bad guy in this scenario.
Yes,
is he one of your officers?
No. Christopher's just here for the demonstration.
Okay, well, I'm going to close my ears and you guys show us how it's done. We'll ask you a few questions.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to go on, if you're ready with me, we'll go on 1, 2, 3.
Wow, it happened so quick. It blew the script right out of my hand.
So you can see now his arms are restrained, his legs are restrained. There's no electricity, no chemical. We didn't hurt the suspect, but he's not going anywhere, so the officers can now safely take him into custody. Again, no pain compliance, and it's restricting his movement to not leave.
I was surprised at how quickly it was on him, because I somehow assumed you'd see like a lasso, but it fired out like a bullet.
Yeah, so you get the distraction from the sound. It's moving 500 feet per second, so in a blink of an eye, you can see how it wrapped him, so the suspect doesn't see it. They don't know what's coming, so it's a big surprise to them. And obviously you can see he's restrained, so he's not going to go anywhere, and so he can't go and hurt anyone else. He can't come after us, and then as we approach him, we can take him into custody safely without having to use pain compliance or a higher level of force.
And let me ask you, Chief, when officers have to deploy lethal weapons, you always worry about folks who are on the other side of that bullet, whether it be officers or the public.
Correct. There's all the background of when you're firing at an individual, because you have to use deadly force, there's always a concern that if one of those bullets gets past, it's going to harm somebody in the background.
And what about this? Do you have that similar concern?
No, I do not, because even if this, for whatever reason, was not correctly deployed, it doesn't appear that it would hit anyone in the background, if you will. Okay, it would stop. And more importantly, as you can see, once it's deployed and the individual's immobilized, our officers can now close the distance safely and go ahead and disarm him if he has a weapon. And it's finally the tool, if you will, that fills that gap that we've been looking for many, many years.
Have your officers used it yet in a real-life situation? What kind of feedback are you getting from it?
We have not had to deploy it, but we have shown it, if you will, brandished it on the suspect, and as soon as he saw the laser on him, he immediately gave up.
So
we haven't used
alone.
it. Yes, it's in the past we've had the Taser, and because the Taser generally doesn't have a laser, it basically we have to deploy it before the end of it. But now by seeing the light, that causes the same effect of causing them to think about what am I going to do here, and I'm going to go ahead and give up.
Well, it's the next step in law enforcement technology. Let me give you some more information about the BolaWrap. Go to wraptechnologies.com. I'm sure many departments will be picking this up.
Not domestically, but internationally as well. We're in 20 countries already around the world.
Amazing. All right, thank you both for coming.
Thanks
to the young man for being the victim there, the bad guy. Lynette, back to you.